Bharat Biotech has now said that volunteer enrollment for phase 3 trial is now complete. So they will carry out this phase 3 of their trial in a clinical trial mode, as the government says. So Kirti, now where exactly is this going to happen? These trials, the phase 3 trials, have they been able to identify places? And also, when the government says that this is going to be in a clinical trial mode, are we to assume that this is an emergency authorization equal to the Serum Institute vaccine, or is this like a more contained version of authorization?
Regarding the first question as to where these trials will be happening, phase 3 trials began some time ago and they are currently happening at least about 18 to 20 sites within India. These are hospitals in Hyderabad, in Delhi and Lucknow. So all major cities at least have at least one hospital where a trial for Covaxin is currently going on. So those trials will continue. But the recruitment so far had reached the halfway mark at about 13,000 earlier, and now this new statement coming in that they've completed the recruitment with 25,000 volunteers now being enrolled in this entire trial process. So the trials will continue. As far as how the approval for them differs from the one given to Covishield, Serum Institute of India's vaccine has a much more liberal approval in the sense that their vaccine can be administered without going through the kind of procedures that Covaxin will have to follow. They will need a mandatory consent form, and then they will also have to go through a regular follow-up, carry out a regular follow-up of each person who's being administered the vaccine. Everybody who receives Covaxin will be tracked and monitored by the government. So there's a lot of monitoring mechanism involved with every recipient of the Covaxin compared to the Covishield recipients. So for Covaxin, the SOPs for this clinical trial mode are yet to be issued, because we've raised this question to the ministry as well as to Mr. Ella, who's the managing director. And from both of those fronts, there has not been complete clarity on the SOPs for the clinical trial mode. But definitely their approval is far more restricted in nature as compared to Serum Institute's Covishield.